and it was loud an hour ago in here. They're ready to rock. And away we go. Ronbjerg, who we mentioned, is on the left in red for Denmark, wearing number 46. They'll set him up again. Mikael Brunseg Nygaard. Back to Stian Solsen, Anaheim Ducks pick. First rounder shot that zips wide of Deco. Brunseg Nygaard again up for Solberg. Into the slot, they move it around quickly. Martinson in that bumper spot. Baka Olsen back in the lineup. 71 in white goes to the front. Berglund fanned on it, but it gets through. The shot stopped by Deco. Hammered on goal by Brunseg Nygaard. This is Niklas Jensen. Carefully through center, makes a nice move. Jensen right in, shot, rebound, and it's sent to Arntzen, but he can't freeze it. He's still trying to, and still can't. Blichfeld steps out. Bogard fires, and that's kicked away by Arntzen. He was struggling to get back into his spot. Lots of action now here in Herning. Up top is Jensen, but hanging on is Mogard. Pass to the front, and Russell scores! Patrick Russell on the power play, and Denmark is ahead 1-0.
Turns the corner. There he is, right of your screen. He comes to the high slot, and he's taking his weight left, goes back against the grain to the back door, and that's a perfect place to be for Patrick Russell. He gets his second goal of this tournament, makes no mistake. Arntzen, the goaltender for Norway, has been excellent, and you cannot charge him for that one.
The other end, Deco has lost his stick. Molgaard brings it in. Half a minute to go in the power play for the Danes. Russell opening the scoring, and there's a quick chance rebound. They score! Ogard with another, and it's 2-0 Denmark.
Hands of Deco, and his team goes the other way. The Danes do. An in-tight pass, and it comes right back off of a carom. Mikael Ogard now has 5 goals in this tournament. That one is a big one here. See if that'll crush some of the spirit from Norway. He gets a couple of penalties called against them. That's a tough one. The first one was light, the second one heavier, a 5-on-3 goal against, a 5-on-4 goal against.
Berglund muscles his way to the loose puck. Berglund back for Solberg. He got it through. Wrist shot. Score! The tip in front, just what the Norwegians needed. Salston got a piece. Solberg shot it, and it's 2-1.
Solberg is one of those for sure. He took control of this shift. He was dancing and prancing up around the blue line evasively, and he finally gets the puck to the net. Salston gets a fantastic tip on that. Excellent hand-eye coordination from Eirik Salston with his first goal of the tournament, and a good counter punch from Norway.
We start this second period, 5 skaters aside. And Bruggeser looks for Jensen, who slaps at him. Martinson was right on top of him. Jensen assisted on the Ogard goal. There's Russell, who opened the scoring in 13:42. Berglund moved it ahead. There's an opening on that right side. Engelbrecht is clear over there. Salston didn't see him. Shot big. Rebound. Springs out of the zone. Now flying up is Ronbjerg for Denmark. Ronbjerg shot, and he didn't lift that the way he wanted to. It was knocked away, but he showed good speed up there.
NHL playoffs from the Edmonton Oilers. 13 games played with them.
Now a chance for Steen with a rising shot. Knocked away by Deco. Flying up is Elvsveen. He takes his man Lawson to the back boards. Vesterheim rolls back to Engelbrecht. Quick shot, bounces around, and it comes out. And now a chance the other way, and they score! Ronbjerg! Jonas Ronbjerg in his first game gets his first goal, and it's 3-1 Denmark.
Get your 2-goal lead back, and the 5-on-5 goal for Denmark as Ronbjerg skates into it on the backhand. He just pulls it up and elevates it. Arntzen's been really good in this game. Doesn't give much with that top corner available. And Jonas Ronbjerg.
Lauritsen, Woolgard backs out. Lauritsen, low shot, tip, Stopped by Arntzen. He will be under fire.
From O'Neill, who's out challenging this shot. Really good job occupying shot lanes from Norway, giving their goaltender.
It's Solberg down in a heap. He will stay in the play. Needs to get a stick. He's on 1 foot after blocking that shot. The Danes looking for goal 4. Blichfeld fires and scores! Blichfeld with a blast, another power play goal.
In tight, a retip, and Vatsa gets stick on it. Arntzen makes one of many saves before Blichfeld does that. That is a riser to the top corner. Vatsa taking the eyes away from Arntzen. You could not ask for anything more from your goaltender. So I guess that's delay of game.
Jensen. No, it is delay of game. Mulgaard steps out, throws it to the side of the net. Arntzen, look at the score. He's given up 4, but he's been really good. Little momentum now. Blichfeld waits. Mulgaard. He waits. Centers it. Loose at the side. And Arntzen kept it out. That may have grazed the post. Arntzen acrobatically reached behind himself. Now stepping out is Berglund. He fires and he just missed the net. Boy, they could have used that one. Back to the line. Martinsson's shot is blocked. Ronbjörg. He's got From going to the net. Jonas Ronbjörg. Shot. Score! Ronbjörg with his second of the period, and it's 5-1.
There from Dikau, and the other way comes the Vegas Golden Knight property. Second goal of the game. He takes a high stick for his troubles right at the end of the release. And that one could be the dagger here. This has been an evenly played game, you minus the power plays, and there's been a lot of them.
Now Mulgaard to Mikkel Ågaard. He'll make the pass, a pretty good one. Mulgaard right into the net. A couple of nice maneuvers, and that was Oliver Lauritsen that Martinsson was tangled with briefly. Vatsa gave it away. Poor pass. Berglund steps up. Martinsson net drive. Berglund shoots, scores! Berglund on the wing, shot that right in the middle of the net past Deco, and it's 5-2.
This is a brilliant release from Berglund. Watch this again as he shows pass, and I think that he pulled Decal. Chance for Denmark to head up ice, a turnover, and watch the way he says, I'm passing it at first, and that planted the doubt into the head of Deco. Right there, and boom, eyes up, and he opens the short side. Great execution from the veteran Berglund.
In the skates of Ågaard. Up ahead, Oscar Mulgaard. From driving, Mulgaard, From. Shot, and it's underneath Norman, but it's not now. It's loose. He gets back in the net.
Nothing happened, and Mulgaard over to From just can't stick a foot.
Stakes down.
Salston beaten at the face-off dot by Patrick Russell. Game 3 of 3 here tonight. As Ostrom Salston will flick it ahead, and it's knocked ahead again. Steen with that speed. Baca Olsen out front. Steen toe drag in, gets it back, and he's robbed. A glove save by Frederick Deco.
Steen with 1 goal in this tournament, and he is a workhorse. A little pop, skates onto it with speed, toe drag, waits, and look at that. The puck comes right back to him, and Deco flares the leather. What a glove save, Steen. Point blank, right in the gut of the ice. Oh, man.
He gets the return pass on the play. 15 left in the power play. Shot blocked by Krogdahl. Took it off the foot. Blichfeld looking. Olsen shot. Scores! Nick Olesen with his 3rd. And another power play goal for Denmark. That's their 4th. It's 6-2.
Denmark now 4 power play goals in this game. That's a beautiful pass. Rink wide Nick Olesen. That's his 3rd of the tournament, and he snipes this one. The first goal allowed.
Blichfeld bottled up, and he made the pass, and here comes Mulgaard. 3 Danish attackers on the move. Bruggeser, there's a shot off the post. As Ågaard ripped that. He had 3 last night, looking for 1 right there. Way up ahead is Olsen. He takes that pass. Lilleberg is back. Crossing his shield. Olsen. Toe drag maneuver. He'll go behind the goal. Takes it, sets it up. Shot by Lawrenson. What a save by Tobias Norman. Lawrenson swept it to the net. Vetsa to Blickfeld. Shoots it. That hit the goal post.
Herning cheering on their hometown team.
18 minutes into this third and final period. Salston, pretty good pass. That shot, and the net is knocked off. Well, he'd love to hush this crowd. He's looking for his 5th goal. 19-year-old Stian Solberg, his 5th goal of the tournament, is up for grabs here. Solberg in, stopped by Deco, and he shouted at him as he glided by.
Solberg comes in slow, pace down. There's the helmet cam from the refs, and Deco right there with a little extra loose change into the ear of Solberg. Bottom half of the net taken away.
This is Janssen. He'll shoot it toward the slot where Salston was. Solberg at the blue line. Stian Solberg to Martin Janssen. Sets it up. They score. And it's Olsen. Did he just shush the goaltender? Olsen makes it 6-3 with 22 seconds left. I'm starting to think these two sides don't like each other much.
Attack the middle of the ice. Janssen over to Olsen in the back of the net.
Thomas Olsen with his 1st goal of the tournament. Norway 6-3, and it's all over. The Danes are 3-3 now. And Norway falls to 5-1.